going to discuss a topic that is often overlooked but incredibly important: how managers should handle informal chats with employees. These casual conversations can be great for building relationships and creating a positive workplace culture, but they also come with potential pitfalls. So let's talk about why managers need to be careful during these interactions and how to navigate them effectively. Let's understand the role of informal chats. These are casual conversations you have with employees outside of formal meetings, whether it's chatting in the break room, during lunch, or even a quick conversation in the hallway. These interactions are key to building rapport, showing that you're approachable and creating a more relaxed work environment. Informal chats can also help you gain insights into your team's morale, understand individual concerns, and even catch early signs of issues that might not come up in formal settings. However, despite their casual nature, these conversations still require a level of professionalism. Why should managers be careful during these informal chats? The main reason is the potential for crossing boundaries, both professional and personal. As a manager, your words should carry weight, and what might seem like a harmless comment or casual discussion to you could be interpreted differently by your employees. For instance, if you accidentally share confidential information, like details about upcoming layoffs, company strategies, or another employee's performance, you could unintentionally create mistrust, anxiety, or even legal issues. Informal chats blur the lines between personal and professional interactions, making it easy to slip into territory that should be kept confidential. Let's break down some of the consequences of divulging confidential information during these informal chats. First, you could risk losing the trust of your team. If employees feel that sensitive information is being casually shared, they might start to question your discretion as a manager. Second, you could inadvertently create tension or resentment within the team. For example, if you mention something about an employee's performance to another team member, it could lead to feelings of favoritism or unfairness. And third, there's the legal aspect. Depending on the nature of the information, sharing certain details could lead to compliance issues or breaches of company policy, which can have serious ramifications for both you and the organization. Now that we've discussed the risks, let's focus on how you can handle informal chats effectively. Here are some do's to keep in mind. Do keep conversations light and neutral. Stick to the topics that are safe and neutral, like weekend plans, hobbies, or general work-related experiences. This keeps the conversation friendly without veering into potentially sensitive areas. Do listen more than you talk. Use these chats as an opportunity to listen to your employees. Pay attention to what they're saying, as it can give you valuable insights into their concerns and ideas. But be careful not to offer unsolicited advice or delve into topics that could be considered personal or sensitive. Do reinforce boundaries when necessary. If an employee starts discussing something that could lead to a confidential or sensitive topic, gently steer the conversation back to a more appropriate subject. For example, if someone asks about another employee's performance, you can say something like, "I'm not able to discuss that, but I'm happy to talk about how we can improve as a team." Do show empathy and support. While maintaining boundaries, you can still show empathy and support. If an employee shares something personal, acknowledge their feelings without prying further. Phrases like, "I'm sorry to hear that," or "that sounds tough," can be supportive without crossing into overly personal territory. Now, let's talk about what not to do during informal chats. Don't share confidential information. This might seem obvious, but it's worth emphasizing. Avoid sharing any details that are not meant for public knowledge, whether it's about company plans, employee performance, or sensitive business information. Don't gossip or engage in negative talk. Gossiping or speaking negatively about others, even in a casual setting, even in a quote-unquote joking manner, can quickly erode trust and create a toxic work environment. Keep your conversations positive and focused on building a collaborative atmosphere. Don't make promises you can't keep. In the course of a casual conversation, you might be tempted to make offhand promises like, "I'll see what I can do about that." Be careful. If you can't follow through, it could harm your credibility. It's better to say, "I'll look into that and get back with you," if you're unsure. Don't overstep personal boundaries. While it's good to show interest in your employees' lives, avoid delving too deeply into personal matters. Respect their privacy and focus on maintaining a professional boundary. Here are some additional tips to help you navigate informal chats with ease. Be mindful of timing and context. Consider the timing and setting of your conversation. A quick chat in the hallway is different from a sit-down conversation in your office. Gauge the appropriateness of the discussion based on where you are and what the situation calls for. Be aware of body language. Your body language can say just as much as your words. Maintain open and positive body language to show that you're approachable, but be mindful not to come across as too casual or disengaged. Set the tone for open communication. While maintaining professionalism, encourage open communication. Let your employees know that they can come to you with concerns or ideas, but that certain topics are better suited for more formal discussions. Practice discretion. Always be discreet. Even in informal settings, remember that you're a leader and that your words and actions reflect on your role as a manager. Navigating informal chats as a manager is all about balance. You want to be approachable and build strong relationships with your team, but it's essential to maintain professionalism and protect confidential information. By following these guidelines, you can foster a positive and respectful work environment while avoiding the pitfalls that can come with informal conversations. If you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more about business operations, business management, human resources, and other topics related to running a business, click on one of those play links. Click on one of these Click on the playlist.
One eternity later.
Click on one of these playlists. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.